Well, congratulations. How are you feeling after that performance?
Tired. I feel happy. I feel like I deserve it.
Why do you say that?
Just it's been a long time for me to try to get to the UFC, and I have to remind myself that if I want to be one of the best in the world, I have to believe that I deserve to be here.
Can you talk to me a little bit about the fight? Did you expect it to go the way that it did?
I expected that that was going to be the best version of himself, and it was going to be hard to take him out. So yeah, I expected the worst, and that was the worst.
Was there anything about him that surprised you in there?
Just his footwork, his lateral movement, and I'm surprised because we practiced for it. You know, we knew he was gonna have good lateral movement, and I'm pretty good at cutting off the cage and being able to corral my opponents. And he made me feel like I was lunging to try to hit him.
Did you feel confident when the scores were being read that you had won the fight?
Yeah, I felt like I I thought I won 3 rounds. I know he rocked me in the first, but I also rocked him in the first. I felt like he was already falling, and maybe my mistake was to go for a guillotine and not keep trying to hurt him. But yeah, I felt confident that I had won at least 2 of the rounds.
We got to ask about the weight miss. What happened there?
It happens. I ran out of time. Um, we didn't anticipate my body only losing a pound and a half every 2 hours. Um, you know, I made a mistake by keeping my sweats and my sweater on when it kind of acted as like an insulator, so it wasn't really letting me sweat, and it really was a rookie mistake on our half. We should have known better just to have a better warm up with that on, and then taking it off and getting inside the sauna with just the sauna suit. But you know, we live and learn, and yeah, I'm not gonna. It's the first time I've ever missed weight, so it's not gonna happen again.
You gonna burn those sweats then? I take it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ever wear those sweats again.
What's next for you? What are your goals for the year? Do you have an opponent in mind, a location or a date that you'd like to fight next?
I mean, I want to fight the best, and I think Culibao was up there. I think he was in the 30th in the rankings. So I'm ready for whoever. You know, I'm here to get tested. I'm ready to fight all the 45ers.
Thank you.
And congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Awesome performance. We see fighters have support from teammates, fellow fighters, and all that, but how important is it to have the family here? And I mean, I can look over and see mom and dad, which is absolutely beautiful, but how key is that, or how important has it been throughout your career?
It's support that is unconditional for me. For my mom, I do everything for her. She's been my rock. She's a single mother. My dad is finally in the picture, but you know, I'm a mama's boy, and I fight for her. She still works. You know, she wakes up at 5 in the morning to go to work and gets out at 5 p.m. So, since I was a kid, I've been trying to buy her and buy off the house, get her to retire, and I feel like I've taken too much time to do that, and I wish I could rush things, but everything happens for a reason.
And you know what's you kind of beat me to the punch there. Like with everything happening for a reason. I mean, the timing couldn't be better with pops in your life. You being here on this platform, putting on an absolute banger for your last performance. Almost like the bar was set too high. People are like, oh, he's always gonna give us these like Morales Barrera type of fights. I think you're on course. I think it couldn't happen at a better time. Are you able to take these things and flip them around and say, you know what? No, I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. People know who I am.
Yeah, it's something that Cub has been telling me. You know, I have to believe that I deserve all this, and I know people expect like a Morales Barrera fight or, you know, just all these classic Mexican fighters, but that's just the way I fight. You know, and everything that is happening is, you know, like it's my destiny. I feel like I was born to do this, and with my upbringing and the way I fight, I feel like I'm I'm the right fit for this sport.
Absolutely, man. You're gonna get fans left and right. You bring fights like that. You bring the family. How can people not get behind you? A couple last ones for me. Se fue la pelea de distancia. Están anunciando los nombres, uno, el otro, y ahora van a decir quién ganó por decisión dividida. ¿Cómo estuvo esa anticipación? ¿Estabas confiado que iban a anunciar tu nombre cuando dijeron quién iba a ser el que triunfó?
Sí, estaba confiado yo porque pues sentí que dominé dos rounds, el número dos y el número tres, con mis luchas. Sentí que yo estaba presionando y me sentí confiado que pues hice todo lo que yo estaba buscando para pelear y él estaba todavía moviéndose. Eso yo sentí que yo estaba haciendo todo para hacer la pelea.
Fantástico. Y en la comunidad latina vemos que hay dos cosas que son bastante grandes factores. Si no es la fe, es la familia. Aquí, Merito, puedo ver a tu familia que te está apoyando. Ahí está tu mamá, ahí está tu papá. Qué importante, qué más puede ser este apoyo que tienes de ellos, que te ven a ti, anticipen que llegues a lo más grande, pero que creen en ti, como no nomás como peleador, como atleta, pero guerrero en el UFC.
¿Qué es la pregunta?
Que tienes este apoyo. Y vemos en la
Ah.
comunidad latina que si no es fe, es la familia.
Sí.
Y claramente veo a tu familia. Qué importante es ese apoyo de tu familia que está aquí con nosotros.
Pues es todo el apoyo para mí, mi familia, todo lo hago por ellos, para representar mi apellido, ayudar a mi mamá. Yo la quiero soportar con todos mis trabajos y pues como dije, yo soy el niño para mi mamá. Yo la quiero mucho y todo lo hago para ella. So, yo quiero sacar a mi familia adelante y hacerlos orgullosos pues, de mi apellido y no de ser Silva.
Y aunque digas eso, es hasta chistoso oír que digas I'm a mama's boy, que soy un niño consentido. Pero cuando estás en la jaula vemos es alguien bien feroz. ¿De dónde viene eso? ¿Es frustración? ¿Es estar desesperado? ¿Es tu corazón? ¿De dónde viene eso que tienes ese fuego para hacerlos contentos y como dices, tu nombre, al llevarlo a lo más alto del combate?
Pues es todo. Mi mamá es la que me enseñó a pelear. Mi mamá, ella me enseñó que uno debe tener huevos en la vida. Y pues ella siempre me ha enseñado que en esta vida uno no puede tener miedo. Y pues siempre también la frustración que la miro trabajando y que no puedo hacer nada pues yo quisiera que ella se retirara. Ya está grande y eso es parte de la frustración, pero también yo estoy haciendo para mi apellido. Es muchas cosas que por eso peleo como peleo.
Felicidades, men. Pues con el triunfo, sé que están bien orgullosos de ti y felicidades.
Gracias.
Did your mom get you into fighting, or is that just a product of your environment as you were growing up? Did mom push you in there for any reason, or is it just something that you came to you naturally?
Both. Definitely a product from my environment, but my mom also comes from a very tough place in Mexico, and she had to fight a lot. And she, like I was just mentioning, she told me I need to have some nuts in this world, because people are going to want to push you over, and you have to be fearless. And I fight like that, I'm willing to die in there to accomplish my dreams, and I know why I'm fighting, and I'm fighting for my mother, and I'm willing to die for her.
Does she give you feedback after the fights, or is she just happy that you come out there halfway, not scathed?
She's emotional, and she's just happy that I'm okay.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Just one from me. I mean, Armando's talking about Barrera and Morales, and you've got Cub Swanson in the back who's enshrined in the UFC Hall of Fame for one of his fights. Is that a kind of legacy that you want to leave to take part in a fight that could be enshrined in the Hall of Fame as well?
If it happens, then yeah. I look up to Cub, and it would just be an honor for me to ever be there where he's at. It would be an honor for me to ever do anything that he's ever done. He's a Hall of Famer for a reason.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Danny Silva. One last question. This is Dan Argueta reporting from the parking lot. If you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip?
Is that Eminem? I got goosebumps from that, dude. Yes, I'll capture it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.